Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Vickie's Country Home. Today's just a short little video. I'm getting ready to go visit my mother, and so I want to make sure that my sourdough starter is going to be fine until I get home. And I've had questions about what do you do if you're not going to use it all the time. So I'm just going to show you. So let me aim the camera and I'll show you what I'm doing. It's very simple to put your starter kind of on hold. It's not really. It's still going to continue to ferment whether it's in the refrigerator or not. You can always dehydrate it, and I have some of that on my backup. But I want to be able that if I want to make bread as soon as I get home, I want to have this almost ready to go. So basically, I'm going to put it in my refrigerator, and it will last a fairly long time. This one, I probably haven't fed in a month. It's been in my refrigerator. This is some of my original starter. And let's see if you can see. There's like a grayish liquid on top. That's called hooch. It's the alcohol from the fermentation. And there's nothing wrong with it. I have two choices. I can either stir it in, or I can pour it off and then continue to discard part of the starter and feed it, or not. You can make up your own mind for it. Leaving that in there will give it a little bit more of that sourdough taste. So it's totally a matter of preference. So I'm going to feed this one. And then the one that I work out of all the time, and these are both my San Francisco starters, I'm going to go ahead and do the same. I'll probably put it in jars to take up less room. But you don't have to. If you have room, just put it in the way it is. I'm going to feed it a little heavy, but even if I just fed it my normal half cup feeding, it would still be fine. So definitely for going, putting it in the refrigerator for a week, 2 weeks or longer, I would definitely discard and give it a nice feeding. And again, you can use a different container or not, but put it in the refrigerator and it's going to be fine. And for, I don't know, like I said, I think this has been a month. Could be longer. I keep an eye on it, but I don't worry about it. As long as you're not seeing mold and it smells fine, you're good. And it will have a little bit of a fermented smell when it gets like this, but it's still okay. So I'm going to do this to my backup. I'm going to do this to my original starter. And I'm also going to do this to my new starter that I made the video on. So I just wanted to kind of give you a little information on that. I'm also going to feed my kombucha because, first of all, we've been drinking it, so my continuous brew is down. But also, you don't want, if you let that go too long, it gets very kind of vinegary. So let me show you my continuous brew setup. So this is what it looks like right now. I've got a really nice SCOBY in there. So I'm gonna give it more sweet tea and sugar. And I'm also going to feed my SCOBY Hotel, which is getting ridiculous. It is so full of SCOBY. So I'm probably going to split this into another one and have 2 SCOBY Hotels. And the reason I'm keeping these, I could feed them to the chickens, I could put it in the compost. But I have read that if you chop these up, and I got to figure out how I'm going to do that because these things are hard to cut. But I've read if you chop these up and add them into your vegetable garden, It does amazing things, especially tomatoes. So if anybody has experience with that, let me know in the comments because I'm really curious. I really want to try that. So I'm getting all these scobies, I'm keeping them going just so I can feed my vegetables. So anyway, that's my quick little video for today, just to kind of let you know what I'm doing and how to feed your starters and put them on hold for a little while. So I just thank everybody for watching, and I hope you give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and share this with your friends that might be interested. And as always, thank you for watching Vickie's Country Home, and we will talk again soon.